Dolphins, the Broncos, the Texans, the Bills, the Buccaneers, the Ravens, the Panthers, the Browns, the Vikings, and the Eagles. Where art thou? You could have sent somebody, man. You could have shown up just a little bit, but I guarantee you that you're gonna go to Mississippi State and Ole Miss. I guarantee you're gonna show up there. I understand. You saying they have more talent. I understand. Guess what? We coming. We coming. We coming. And when we arrive, you better be here. You better be here. Because our kids deserve it. You could have sent a scout. You could have sent somebody. That's all I'm saying. We won't forget. To all that came, I love you. I appreciate you. God bless you. And the kids truly should have seen their faces. Oh my God, it was beautiful. The Bible says how good and pleasant it is when brethren dwell together in unity. And yesterday, we were unified.
24 NFL teams showed up at the Jackson State Pro Day. 8 NFL teams didn't. Was this a big leap? Because last year there was like 2 or 3. But before we get into it, we're going to discuss all of this, man. Make sure you got to like, subscribe to the channel. We're on our way to 1,300 subscribers. And we averaging 80K views per month. The channel is growing. I thank all of you for interacting. As you guys see in the title, man, we're talking about this HBCU program. Now, for those that don't know what HBCU stands for, HBCU stands for Historically Black College University. Now, before I get into if I feel like this is a great leap with 24 NFL teams showing up at Jackson State Pro Day, mind you, the historically black community colleges, well, not community, but the historically black college universities, these athletes don't have the same equal opportunities as maybe a Alabama University or Auburn University or Texas, all of these big schools. What I mean by that is that a lot of them don't have opportunities to go to the National Combine. For those that don't know, the National Combine is the biggest event for college players to showcase their talent in front of all NFL teams on national TV. Unfortunately, small schools like the HBCU don't get the same opportunity. Regardless of how many stats or how many awards they have, they just don't get this opportunity. And it's not fair. You know, the long story, fast story, whatever the case is that it's just not fair. So 24 NFL teams showing up, it's not enough in my opinion. I agree with Deion Sanders. I feel like that we need more teams. We need all teams to show up because these guys deserve it. These guys need equal rights, equal opportunities as, you know, the other bigger schools. So I do think, in my opinion, outside of Deion Sanders, looking at it from a fan perspective, I do feel like it is a big leap because last year it was only like 3-4 NFL scouts to be in attendance, if any. So when you go from that number to 24, that tells me that the NFL is listening and they're hearing Deion Sanders shout. So congratulations to all the HBCU athletes, particularly Jackson State. I'm not aware of how many NFL teams or NFL scouts showed up around the HBCU, but I know specifically Jackson State, as you guys heard in the video, they were in attendance, and I think that's a great addition for this program. What I expect, man, in the future, I do see that for those that don't know, Travis Hunter, which is the #1 ranked college athlete, when he signed with Jackson State this year, this was one of the biggest moves in this program in HBCU history. And I think a lot of big schools like Alabama, Texas, a lot of them don't like these type of moves because this is their players. You know, this is what they get sponsored for. And if this continue, It wouldn't surprise me if Jackson State started beating these teams. So remember what I told you guys. If this continues, if Deion Sanders continually recruit the best players in all of football, Jackson State will start beating these big teams because that's only to me that's the only difference is the talent. If you got the same talent, regardless of what league that is in, talent gonna always overshadow. Thanks for watching. Make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe and comment what you think.